Hello, friends.
Hi, everyone.
Imabel, let me say that I like that shirt that you have on.
Oh, well, thank you. You actually recently made a video talking to the people living in this country. And I know, Travis, you are a very positive person, but surprisingly, some people negatively reacted to that.
Yes, I probably shouldn't be surprised by that after all these years of making videos, but basically in the video, I mentioned about how I get a lot of emails every day, and many of these come from angry, disenfranchised Americans that are saying things like, Travis, there's a lot of problems in this country, I don't like the government, I don't like the taxes, I want to move to the Philippines. And basically, I acknowledged that their concerns and complaints were valid and there's a lot of truth in it, but my advice was, instead of focusing on things like that you can't do anything about, they would be better off spending their time focusing on things that they can change. And mainly in the video I'm talking about people from the United States because that's my background and that's what I'm familiar with. I know I have a lot of viewers from Australia and a lot of British viewers, but I'm not talking about those countries so much just because I'm not an authority on how their governments work. I'm not an expert on how the system there works. But surely a lot of what I had to say would apply to you if you're Australian or you're British. But I went on in the video and I said, for the average person, meaning the majority of men and women in the United States, the place with the most opportunity for them would be the United States. And you'd think people would be saying, yes, that's good news, I'm happy to hear that. But for whatever reason, it seemed a lot of people were very discouraged by it and took it very negatively instead of seeing it as a very positive message, which is what I intended it to be. I don't know why people exactly, a lot of them want to take it as a negative thing. I think that a lot of people, possibly, they're not really happy with where they are in their current life, and they want to believe that if they can just go somewhere else, things will be better. And they don't want to hear that they're in the best place for them because they're not happy, and they want to blame it on maybe all the problems on the government, and that could be part of their problems, but they don't want to take responsibility in terms of saying that, oh, I should take a lot of responsibility for if I'm not happy about something in my life, maybe there's something I could do. They want to believe, I think, that certain things are out of their control. And something a lot of people said was, oh, are you trying to discourage people from moving to the Philippines? And I will say that, I'll say this, in a lot of my older videos we did a lot of things, profiling different neighborhoods, and the intention of those videos was to show people something different and give the viewer an enjoyable experience. But I started getting all these letters, and I think a lot of people read things into my videos that I wasn't trying to say. A lot of people got the idea that, oh, it would be better if they could move to the Philippines, and I wasn't trying to say that by any means. I really want to encourage people to visit the Philippines and to travel the world if they can, because I think it's something that will be a huge benefit to them. It'll broaden their minds, make them more worldly people, and give them different perspective on things. But I was never trying to say that the grass is greener someplace else, because I think if people really want to prosper, it would be best for them to have the attitude, the grass is greener where I am. But some people also said that, oh, maybe he's trying to keep it to himself. He doesn't want other people coming in, horning in on his action. Well, let me say, I don't intend on being in the Philippines forever. And I love the United States, and I'm definitely looking forward to going back there. So people can come, and I'm not trying to say that no one should ever move permanently to the Philippines. I'm just saying for the average person, the majority of men and women in the United States, they're in the best place they could possibly be in. But there's also a lot of exceptions to the rule. For instance, someone that's part of our Patreon family, Scott Dallin, he's been in the Philippines for about a year now, and he's having a blast. He seems to be doing well. And for someone like that, I'm glad to hear that they're having a good time. But something else in those older videos, I just showed the highlights because we were going for something. But then I felt that responsibility, to be honest. A lot of people actually wrote and they said, oh, Travis, I watch your videos, so I'm booking a trip to the Philippines, I'm going to visit. And I think that's fantastic. It would be nice if the Philippine government would give me a commission for stimulating tourism. But you got to keep in mind, we're not paid to make these videos. So there's advantages and disadvantages for the viewer. The advantage is you don't have someone telling me what to say and telling me I can only show certain things and not show other things. So you're getting much more of an unbiased opinion. I funded these videos myself for years, and because I don't have like a sponsor that's telling me you have to show only a certain viewpoint, they're getting an unbiased viewpoint, but it's also a viewpoint from someone that that spent a lot of money and a lot of time accumulating this knowledge and experience, and a lot of people want me to share it with them, so I'm doing this to help them out. But the disadvantage is, since no one's paying me to make these videos, is it limits certain things that you can do. That's why I don't go out as much and profile different neighborhoods. It was costing me a lot of my own money to make those type of videos. But we did start a crowdfunding campaign on Patreon, and we have our supporters that we're very thankful to as part of our Patreon family that are helping make these videos possible for everyone. Isabel, would you like to say something about that?
Sure, we're always thankful to our Patreon family because they're supporting us to keep making videos for you guys. So you also can be part of our Patreon family. Just simply visit patreon.com/craft.
But what I'd really like to say to you guys is I'm not trying to make these videos to crush your dreams. It's the opposite. I want to encourage you to follow whatever your dreams are, but I just want you to make sure that it's a dream that's worth following. And we're going to have all kinds of videos coming out, and these are videos that are going to inspire people and encourage people, but there's also going to be some people that take it negatively and think that I'm trying to burst their bubble. And I want to say I'm very sorry about that, but the reality is I learned a long time ago I'm not responsible for things that people read into my videos. I can put out the most positive message out there, and there's always going to be someone that's going to read them putting in messages to bring them down. So to you guys that are enjoying these videos, and especially to those of you that are supporting us on Patreon and are part of our family and in this together with us, thank you very much. We have lots of good stuff coming up for you. See ya.
Be sure to check out our other videos, and if you're not yet subscribed, subscribe now.